thank you for watching this instructional video of how to properly administer polar cold caps. My name is Aranzo, and today I will walk you through the steps necessary to help preserve your hair during chemotherapy. When you receive the caps, simply place them in your ordinary home freezer until the day of chemotherapy treatment. On the day of treatment, remove the caps from the freezer, place in your cooler under dry ice 3 hours prior to treatment. There are 3 very important steps to follow to preserve your hair during chemotherapy. The first step is pre-cooling the scalp in preparation for chemotherapy treatment. During this time, the cap will be applied to the patient's scalp 1 hour prior to treatment. The second step consists of applying the cap to the patient's scalp throughout chemotherapy treatment. The duration of this step may vary depending on medication and dosage. The third step consists of applying the cap to the patient's scalp 3 hours following chemotherapy treatment. During this entire process, the caps must be exchanged every 30 minutes to ensure the patient's scalp stays cold. When you receive the caps, they will be numbered 1 through 6. Please remember to use in proper numeric order to allow for sufficient freeze time. Now let me show you how to properly apply polar cold caps. Simply remove the cap from its container and place flat on a surface. Once flat, test with your infrared thermometer to ensure the cap is within the recommended temperature range. If the cap is too cold, simply let the cap sit for a few seconds and retest. Once the correct temperature, pick up the cap and place on the patient's scalp. Have the patient place their hand on their head to secure the cap in place. Then go ahead and fasten the chin strap, then the forehead strap. You want to be sure the front flap sits just above the eyebrows to ensure the cap is in proper position. Then, working from back of the cap, secure the rear straps, working your way from the top to the bottom. You want to do this as quickly as possible without rushing and ensure it's done correctly. Finally, secure your rear support strap. This strap is essentially important because it provides an additional layer of insulation and also provides additional support to the base of the scalp. How does that feel?
That's great.
Good. If the cap is too tight, you could readjust the chin strap for additional comfort. When removing the cap, undo the chin strap and remove as a helmet. You want to be sure your next cap is ready in place prior to moving this cap. Please remember, proper technique is essentially important to provide the best results possible. For more information, please visit us online at polarcoldcaps.com. And please remember, results are not guaranteed, and it's important you speak with your physician prior to using polar cold caps. We appreciate your time and wish you well. Thank you.